My little sister got pregnant before marriage. She had a baby boy, dumped him on me, and ran. My parents got on their knees and begged me. They wanted me to raise this kid. I had no choice. An unmarried girl like me could only grit my teeth and live with a baby. I finally managed to raise him. And right then, my sister came back. The second she walked in, she hugged my son and cried, saying I was jealous and stole her child, saying I kept them separated for years. My son believed her. He turned around and cut me off. He called her his real mom. Even my parents said I was sticking my nose in. They kicked me out. The neighbors all talked trash about me. They said I kidnapped the kid. They called me a poisonous-hearted sister. I was completely done. I jumped off the building. When I opened my eyes again, I realized I was back on the day my sister gave birth. Then I heard frantic knocking at the door. My stomach dropped. Last time it was this exact moment too. That clinic doctor showed up with the baby and started pounding my door like he owned the place. He woke up the whole alley. In front of everyone, he shoved the baby into my arms, then pointed at my face and cursed me out, saying I gave birth and ditched the kid, calling me heartless. My parents even knelt down saying, "You're not getting married anyway, so just keep the baby." Back then I caved, and it ruined my whole life. I was furious. That knocking made my scalp tingle. The moment I opened the door, that face was back. Jill, you had a baby and threw it away. That's illegal, you know. The neighbors were already peeking and crowding in. I stared at him and slapped him hard. "You shameless old creep. You come here trying to scam me? I've never even been with a man. Where would I get a baby? Look at me. Do I look like I've ever been pregnant?" I kept chewing him out and he backed up. His face went green. "Yeah, that's true. Jiayue clocks in and out every day. Who's ever seen her belly get big? Could this be a mistake? Isn't he the guy from that little clinic on the corner? I heard he doesn't even have a real license. This old man runs an illegal clinic and still dares to frame me? Fine, I'm calling the cops." The second he heard cops, he panicked. I'll go, okay?" I lunged up and grabbed a fistful of hair on the back of his head. "Nice try, you're not going anywhere." I pulled out my phone and dialed. "Hello, 110? Someone's selling a baby here." "Hey, don't say that. When the police get here, if you don't explain everything, I'll tear your crappy clinic down. Heaven gave me a do-over. All the humiliation from last life, time to settle it." The police showed up fast. The whole neighborhood packed my doorway. Everyone talked over each other, explaining what happened. "All right, what's going on here?" The doctor shook as he pulled out a medical record. "This is what the patient left behind. The address is written as this house. The name matches too." The officer glanced at it. The address really was mine. And the name said Jiayue. I let out a cold laugh. Arms crossed, I said, "I don't even know this guy. Someone used my name to have a baby, and now they want me to take the fall." Right as I said that, my parents pushed through the crowd. "Jiayue, you're not getting married anyway. Why not just keep the baby?" "Mom, Dad, that's honestly heartbreaking. You want me to just take some random baby? Who knows what his real parents are into? What if they're addicts or criminals? If he's sick or worse and I raise him, I'm raising my own enemy." I shut them up. They had nothing to say. The doctor's face went dark. He shoved the baby into my arms anyway. "Your family problem. Your family fixes it. This baby was born to Jiayun. Let her raise him herself. If I knew your family was this hard to deal with, I wouldn't have come even if you begged." The whole crowd went dead silent. Everyone's eyes went wide. "So the baby was my younger sister Jiayun's. You're talking nonsense. A second ago you said I had the baby. Now you say it's Jiayun's? Where's your proof? No proof and you want to dump a baby on our family? Officer, I think this guy traffics kids." I said it and pushed the baby right back into his arms. "Yue, what are you doing?" "Mom, Dad, don't be stupid. There are scammers everywhere now. They pull tricks like this all the time. Auntie, uncle, don't just believe him. At first he swore the baby was Jiayu's. Now he says it's Jiayun's. That doesn't add up, right?" "Yeah! Who can guarantee this baby wasn't snatched from somewhere? A random kid," the doctor snapped. He shot to his feet. "I've practiced medicine for years. I've never told a single lie. Just last night, your sister Jiayun came to my clinic herself. She begged me to deliver the baby. She even left her phone with me as a deposit." As he spoke, he pulled a phone out of his bag. I took a closer look. It really was Jiayun's. My parents froze. The neighbors immediately lost it. "Oh my god. Jiayun's so young and she already had a baby? Whose is it? Who knows? Bet it was some guy out there. Like, you know, some sketchy dude she messed around with." My mom finally blew up. She yelled at the crowd, "Shut up! My daughter is clean and innocent. Whoever keeps running their mouth, I'll make you regret it." The old doctor sneered. "Jiayun told me herself. After the birth, she told me to bring the baby to your house and have you raise him. Officer, I've got her handwritten note too." He pulled out a letter and held it up in front of everyone. I froze for a second. That letter didn't exist in my last life. The officer looked at the situation, sighed, and said, "This is a family dispute. It's hard for us to get involved. Officer, this isn't just some normal family drama. A phone and a letter, is that really enough to prove my sister gave birth and ran? What if she was already dead at his clinic?" The officer thought about it, and it made sense. They grabbed Chin Ming and rushed to the clinic to investigate. My parents went with them. I used the chance to quickly pack my bags. I was never staying in this house again. The second I stepped out, a neighbor spotted me. "Jiale! Where are you going?" "Moving out. No way I'm staying here. If that baby really gets dumped on my parents, I'll be the one raising him in the end. Jiayun made this mess. Why should I take the blame? I'm not even married. If my future in-laws find out, they'll think I'm some mess. I could jump in the Yellow River and still wouldn't wash it off." People nodded along. She's got a point. "Jelly, you should go now." Jiayun's got some nerve. Had the baby and disappeared. Maybe that doctor did something shady. Maybe she's already gone. By the time my parents got back home, I was already moved into the company dorms. Not long after that, my mom called me.